Stay-at-home moms obviously have a huge role at home, but there are some ways that you can make money as a stay-at-home mom. And so today I wanted to walk you through how you can do so in a legitimate way without signing up for an MLM. If you're new here, hey, I'm Marissa, and here I talk about life and money and how you can enjoy life and accomplish financial goals through the use of a budget. I'm also a stay-at-home mom to my two sons who are almost 3.5 and 1.5. And I've been a stay-at-home mom since about my first son was born. I love being a stay-at-home mom, and I've always dreamt of being a stay-at-home mom because I want to have the time freedom and the flexibility to be with my kids during the day. I always dreamed of being able to take my kids to the zoo on a weekday, or even have to take them to a doctor's appointment, or if someone's sick, being able to stay home, even just doing fun activities with my kids at home during the day. But let's be honest, living on one income in 2023 is a lot harder than it was like 30 years ago. And so even though I had this desire to be able to stay home, I knew that I needed to find some way to make money on my own time, on my own schedule, so that I could afford the luxury of being a stay-at-home mom. And that's when I turned a hobby and a passion into a profitable online business. When my husband and I got married over 8 years ago, we had a combined $80,000 of student loan debt, and we had these dreams for our life, like being a stay-at-home mom, buying a house, having kids, all of those kinds of things. And we knew that we couldn't do all of those things with so much debt, so we started paying it off, and I actually started sharing my journey along the way. It started out with just sharing on Facebook with my Facebook friends, and then I had people ask me questions about how we were doing this, and so I had this like really weird idea to start a blog where I would share more about our journey. I was really hesitant to do so, but I was so passionate about budgeting and this journey we were on, so I started a blog as simply a hobby, and it was a lot of fun. After a few years, I learned that you could actually make money online through a blog and through social media, and that was mind-blowing to me. And I remember having this thought of thinking, what if I could actually make money from this someday, and then I could be able to stay home with my kids? I started making a little money here and there through affiliate marketing with my social media platforms, and this was kind of then like a side hustle for me while I worked my day job in accounting. I then started taking this more seriously as a side hustle when I got pregnant with my son Peter, because I still had this passion to stay home with him, and I saw this as an opportunity that I could grow and bring in some income so I could be home with him. And so I worked my full-time day job in accounting up until I gave birth, and after that I decided to continue to pursue my business and quit my day job. In the first year after I did so, I was making more money than I was making from my day job in accounting. And you can see here my stats on YouTube. I'm not a huge YouTuber. I'm a very small YouTuber in the grand scheme of things. But I've made a pretty good amount of income to be able to replace my day job and be home with my kids. Some people ask me how I'm able to afford to be a stay-at-home mom, and there are two things. First off, budgeting. I would not be able to be here if it weren't for budgeting. I talk a lot about that here on the channel. You can subscribe for more budgeting videos. But we create a budget every single month to plan out all of our income that we have coming in, where we're going to spend it and save it every single month. And also budgeting is what helped us to be able to pay off debt, build our emergency fund. And so since we were able to work on that foundation of paying off debt and building our savings, we don't need a ton of extra income to go to what would have been those extra debt payments. And so I'm able to stay home. And the second reason why I'm able to be home is because I have my online business. I know some people will say that I'm not a stay-at-home mom because I do work like what I'm doing right now, but I'm able to be home with my kids during the day while they're awake because I have my business here that provides an income. Let's be honest, I would not be able to be home with my kids during the day if it weren't for making money on the side when they're asleep. I will say I am recording this video while my husband is hanging out with the kids. He just got off of work, and he's hanging out with them while I get to record this video. You've probably seen lots of videos out there about different ways that you can make money from home as a stay-at-home mom, and there are a lot of great options. There's a lot of different companies that may offer like at-home customer service jobs like Amazon, or you could teach English online through VIP Kid, or you could sign up with other businesses like this and work for them online. That's definitely an option. But one thing that has really allowed me the time freedom that I wanted to be a stay-at-home mom was building my own business, because I'm able to do this on my own time, on my own schedule. My husband works from home. He is a full-time employee, W-2 employee, but he's not a stay-at-home dad, because when he is working, this is where he works, when he's working, he's working, he's on someone else's schedule, he has meetings for someone else's schedule, and he's not able to dictate that. Whereas with me and what I'm doing, the way I'm making money is I have the time freedom to be able to do things with my kids when I want and then work when I want. And so after doing this for a few years and also knowing other people doing similar things, I truly think that you can start your own online business as a stay-at-home mom. For me, this has been the best of both worlds, to be home with my kids and make money. And it's all been built off of just a passion and experience that I've had. And I truly believe that you as a stay-at-home mom can start an online business off of your passions, interests, and experience and make money from home on your own schedule. Now, I don't want to be too negative here with MLMs, but one thing that I really hate about MLMs, multi-level marketing, is that they target stay-at-home moms because they know that you want to make money, you want to be on your own schedule, but the majority of people who sign up for an MLM actually lose money. And I want you to know that there are other ways that you can make money from home, and you can make money starting your own business rather than working on someone else's, which is why I've actually recently created a guide called A Mom's Guide to Building Your Online Business. I will leave a link to it down below and you can check it out there. It's actually launching today as this video goes live, and this launch price will be for only $37, and after a week it's going to go up to $47. So even if you're watching this video later, still at a good price, so you can check it out there. But I've been so passionate about this topic of wanting to help other moms take their passions and skills and interests and turn it into a business that you can make money from home. This is an 80-page PDF full of tons of information, basically everything I've learned on my own business journey. You'll start off with brainstorming your niche. You'll answer a few questions that'll help you get thinking of what kind of niche or product you could sell for your business. You'll determine the problem that you're solving and the audience that you're trying to reach. We'll talk about different income streams that you can utilize, and then actually creating your offer or what you're selling. Even if you already have your own small business, I would highly recommend checking out this guide, and it can help you fill in the gaps. As a small business owner, there are multiple different income streams that you can take advantage of. For example, maybe you are a baker and you're selling baked goods, but what if you also created an ebook full of different baking recipes that you could then sell as a digital product? My guide will get you thinking about different income streams that you can utilize for your business. We'll also talk about setting up your business, like your LLC and your tax ID and your bank account, and then actually launching your offer and what that looks like. Then we'll talk about marketing your business, especially on social media, which is where I feel confident marketing my business and what I've done for the last few years, and managing your business finances, which is very important. And lastly, we'll talk about some time management tips, because being a mom and a business owner, you really got to balance your time, and so I'm sharing some things in there that have helped me to be able to manage it all. So again, you can learn more and download that guide with a link in the description box down below. I will leave that there for you. Let's also talk about some different ideas to maybe get you thinking, get you brainstorming about different online businesses that you could start. You could sell an ebook all about toddler activities, or you could be a baby sleep consultant. You could sell a digital guide, like a one sheet on how to do laundry and how to get out stains on your clothing. If you have any kind of teaching background, you could become an SAT prep tutor. You could create a preschool curriculum as an instant download. If you have a background in business, you could become a bookkeeper. You could create a tax prep template of things that people need to have ready for tax time. If you're artsy, you could create graphic tees and sell them on Etsy. And if you're into exercise and fitness, maybe you create a PDF all about exercises for moms postpartum. Again, there are so many things that you can do just based off of your interests, your experience, and your passions. If you want to get some more ideas, I do have a free PDF full of 50 different online business ideas for moms for different niches, and you can check that out. I will also leave that in the description box down below. And hopefully that'll get you thinking about different ways that you can apply your skills to make money from home. Whether you are currently a stay-at-home mom or you want to be someday, I totally know how difficult it can be to support an entire family on one income, especially in today's economy, which is why I think it's so valuable for moms to make a little extra income from home on your own time. Think about what an extra $500 or $1,000 or even $5,000 a month could do for you and your family. And there are so many legit ways that you can make money on your own. So don't forget to check out my mom's guide to building your online business. I will have that linked below, as well as that freebie of 50 ideas that'll help you get thinking about different ways you can make money with your own interests. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more motherhood and money content, and I will look forward to seeing you in the next video. Bye.
About to leave.